To him and found nobody. Get it? They found nobody. That's why I go so Nello, Ward, and Kodo. I'm fighting for my country. That's the kingdom, and you know though. Hold up. You can't bet our lives that we win. Cause he said he did.
What up, everybody who talks boxing, comments about boxing, and makes boxing videos? So, I was looking at videos on YouTube that were not boxing related, and I came across a video talking about some changes that are coming to YouTube. Apparently, YouTube is going to become a lot more interactive as far as being able to converse with your subscribers and being more creative without having to go to like Facebook or Google Plus or anything like that. Now, I really like this idea. Just to give you a little bit of background on me, I used to be heavily into chat rooms. I used to be in there just to pass time, and I ended up having to give it up because my girlfriend didn't like the fact that girls were trying to get my number. They were giving me their numbers, and I really wasn't trying to do nothing shady or nothing, but you know, being that she didn't like that, I decided to get away from chat. So when I stopped chatting, I ended up coming to YouTube eventually. You know, I was just looking at boxing videos, and I never really commented on boxing videos, but I figured, hey, this will help me to pass the time. And eventually I got interested in making boxing videos. So that's basically how I ended up being on YouTube. YouTube is what I use to pass the time now, as opposed to chat rooms. Most boxing fans are male, so don't really have to worry about, the whole girls trying to get my number type of thing. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. That's just the truth. This is a way for me to pass time while staying out of trouble, and I like talking about boxing, and really you can't go nowhere else to talk boxing. So I'm not exactly sure when these changes are supposed to happen. Supposedly it's already in beta, so there's certain YouTube channels that I guess already have access to doing this. So I would imagine it's in the not too distant future. With something like this, I would probably estimate that within a month, this will be something that we'll have access to. Maybe a little bit longer, but I can't imagine that it would be like 2017. I'm thinking maybe by October, possibly November, we'll be able to have access to these extra features. Apparently you'll be able to post just text. So for instance, if I wanted to post just some text as opposed to making a whole video about something, I would be able to do that. You'd be able to respond with pictures and GIFs or GIFs, however you prefer to pronounce it. It's funny because I call it GIFs, my girlfriend calls it GIFs, and we always not argue, but we always joke around with each other. But things like that. So I'm hoping to get a lot more involved. I try to be as involved on here as I possibly can, but to be honest, I think that these new features, if they work how this YouTube channel explained that it works, I think it's going to make this site a lot more interactive than just the simple post a video, comment, and go back and forth in the comment section. I think it'll be a lot more fun, a lot more interactive. Also, I think it would be a good idea if a bunch of us channels that kind of congregate together, I should say. So like me, I'm involved with like Jeff Cotto, MMA Boxing Talk, The Boxing Junkie, The Sweet Science, channels like this. The channel, I would suggest like the channel with the most subscribers, which would probably be Shady Slim, kind of host their channel to be like a live boxing talk, where we, conversate with each other, through text on his channel and during a live fight. So like, for instance, the Kovalev Ward fight. It's a big fight that's coming up, and I'm just using Shady Slim as an example. Shady Slim can open up his channel as a forum, and this is just my idea. I haven't talked to Shady Slim about this, and I'm not really even volunteering him. He just has a little bit of a larger channel out of the channels that I associate with, so he could host it. A bunch of us can be chatting along while watching the fight, and I think it'll make it a lot more interesting. There's not many people that I can actually watch fights with and conversate with while I'm watching the fight. So I just think that'd be a good idea. Y'all let me know what y'all think. As always, to my subscribers, anybody who watches my videos, or if you just so happen to stumble on this video, hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Please leave a comment. Peace.
I got some people that write me like, I wish you died like your mama did. These are the comments that I got a problem with. You should be quiet and watch what you hollering. Yeah. My fans will eat you alive. Trolls get off on my page. My bars fly over their heads. I wrote that line on the plane.